I'm by myself, so I'm gonna record myself, okay? Going through torture memories and trying to figure out what is in my brain that I need to talk about. Okay, I'm exhausted. So anyway, I'm just gonna relax, okay? And I'm just gonna talk. I can't remember. Mhm. Uh, I want to make sure my camera's rolling. Okay, yeah. Ha. I did mention something about Berkeley. I'm done with Berkeley. Mhm. I did a video and I'm done with my family shit. That's that. Family shit, that's that. Now I'm moving on to um me and my work. When I used to work for this agency in in Fremont, California. It's an agency. I think it was good agency. It was a great agency. They had like because of my resume and my experience, I was hired because their client are like pretty wealthy clients. So and with this agency, they were pretty lucky to have me because they struggle with finding a perfect fit for these wealthy people. So, and it worked out pretty good. So I had a lot of client. Um, but most of my client, I would just be with them for until okay, let's just stay focused with one client. So when I was done with that client in Fremont and but I kept going to work over there in Fremont. And this guy, he was an old man. He was being a jerk ass and stuff. So I just go to work. I was being a jerk ass, but let's see. So I was like, I don't want to work there anymore because this guy, he's very rude to me and like talking to me like I'm like just nasty. And I to give me another client because that's sexual harassment. So I didn't have to put up with that shit. I reported to my to the company that I was working for, and they honor that. And so they gave me another client. Um, this client was after that. Then I had another client in Fremont. Oh, okay. So it was an hospice client. She was dying. So the family needed someone just to, like a hospice. So I was there. Uh, maybe I want to say 3 months, 4 months, something like that. And they had the daughter uh, came, stayed with them. I think I used to do like, so anyway, uh, IRS know this because I was on the payroll and that company too. So they should have record because they're wealthy people. So they need to keep record of these wealthy people. Um, because they need to keep track of the money. Where's this money going to, and for what? So, so this client, all I remember, we got acquainted with the family member. I did, and she wanted to give me something, but I told her, well, I don't know. I had a client that wanted to give me some money. I don't know if I took it or not. I should have taken it, or they give it to the company to disperse to give to me, you know. And I remember they were looking for me. Somebody was looking for me on Facebook when I was out here, or something like that. But I didn't pay attention to it. I was like, hey, somebody's looking for you, blah 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 blah. And anyway, no family. Let's just focus on work. So this, I just remember the one of the family member gave me a sweater and blah. Gave me a sweater. What else did she give me? I think that's it. A sweater. It's a nice, beautiful sweater. I loved it. It was white. Um, and then I remember, like, I would like in the kitchen. They had this. I always look at the statue. It's like a knight, silver statue. I don't know what it was, but I don't know why. Just I was admiring it. I was just like, when I wash the dishes or put stuff away, I just like look at it, I admire it. It's nice. It's a nice statue. That's my last and the daughter live upstairs, I think, or we're staying upstairs. What does she look like? She's a woman. She was a woman, full size woman. Well, about, about 5'7", full size. She has like kind of wavy hair, and from here like wavy, round face. Um, and I think she was like brunette, blonde, something like that. Uh, yeah. She looked like she was in her, because I was in my 20s, and she looked like she was in her, I want to say 40. Uh, she was sweet. The only thing I noticed about her, she was very nice. Um, I thought she was beautiful, and that's it. I just thought she was a beautiful person, and she wanted to give me a gift, and I accepted it. And I don't know. I think I was like, we did have some conversation. We talk about family. Yeah, talk about family. and she was just getting dressed and getting ready because she was gonna um, go back home, flight. Uh, so she stayed there for a little bit, and I think I was still working there, but she just wanted to make sure, like, check out her family member, I think parents, and she just wanted to make sure if sh if the parent or the dad was having cats, the dad gonna be okay. Like, make sure everybody, like, make sure there's a caregiver there. So I was the one that was working for the family, and she was leaving um that day when I came in, and she was getting ready, and she was getting ready to leave, and then she gave me a sweater because she had her flight, something like that. I don't remember. So then the agency switched me and sent me somewhere else. And that was it. And then I went to the Colin. No, that was before. That was my last patient. I went to another house, um, and where? Castro Valley? Yeah, Castro Valley. And the 580 on that side, somewhere around there. Uh, I used to do sleep over there, and it was a lady. She was Dutch or something like that. And I used to do sleep over there. Uh, we used to go out too. Like, me and the son, we used to go out and go eat cheese. We just go eat cheese. What are we gonna take to your mom? Just gonna get that. Okay. But he was kind of like, I don't want to say retarded. He was just fucking. He looked like he needed help, like mental. He has mental issue, like not mental issue. Like the mom was taking care of him because she was sharp, smart lady. So he kind of like the mom took care of him, like so he was living with his mom, living off his mom. So I was like more like with him than the mom. So I think I was working for him. So the mom would like, take him over there. You guys go get cheese. So we go get cheese from, he would take me like, let's go over there. Let's go over here. So I'm like, okay, let's go. So we should go get cheese and shit in downtown Oakland. And, oh, and then I would go to church with the mom. Mask. Mask, yeah. Then we would go watch a movie. Then I'll be with the mom. And this mom had this thing on her stomach. Like, I had to change it all the time. Oh my God. It's like, I was like, fuck. What is that? Oh, actually, not really. I take that back. She would do it herself. I would just go company. I was more like a company person. Uh, Um, so she would do it herself. She took care of herself. She'd get ready. And then it was like, come over, we were gonna go to church, what we're gonna do, okay. And I really enjoyed it. I love this job. I get to hang out and eat cheese and go watch a movie with the moms. And then what happened after that? That's all I remember with her. I don't know how that job ended. All I remember, we went to a movie, we were at some church, and I took one of their sacrament, their wine, and then I don't remember after. Don't I have vague memories. And then all I remember was 4th of July. I was over there at work, watching the firework on TV while everybody was sleeping. I remember being sad. I was just sad on 4th of July. So, yeah. Um, and somewhere in Castro Valley. Uh, uh, I remember garage door open. Uh, Times Square in the Marines. Summer, 4th of July, Jesus. Uh, I was just happy and cozy in a white sweater, and watching fireworks. I remember I would get up at nighttime and go in the refrigerator and eat cheesecake. Ah, cheesecake. Cheesecake. So I remember it was some, okay, let's see. It's like a little neighborhood, like town neighborhood. And they would have like live concert outside. And I remember it was very beautiful that one day. And then, yeah, okay, I'm coming. Um, and I remember green. It was dark, like beautiful light. It was under the sky, like moon dark. And there was a band. We were all there. And oh, you opened the door. Yeah, I'm trying to have memory. Are you done hanging out? Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back. Come open the sliding door. Okay. 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 Let's see. Oh, um, I'm gonna smoke. Guess who's home? I'm gonna shut up and just relax. How was your outing? Can you get out? Open my door. Clean up, I promise. And then after that, after that, God. This is great, guys. I know you guys have some good memories too. Hey. Oh my God. Mm. I had a lot of clients. Let me just tell you, I had a lot of clients. Very important clients. They would live on hills, top of pretty wealthy clients. These were all wealthy and wealthy clients. And then I just remember I remember I had a client. I had to cook clam chowder soup. Clam chowder soup. Why? Because that's what I like. Okay. I don't know how to make it fresh. I just know how to make clam chowder fresh. So I make clam chowder fresh. Who was who was helping me? There was somebody that was telling me or helping me, or I left the recipe and the ingredient there, and I had to make it. So I made it. So I made clam chowder soup for this client. Her house was all wooden house, like dark, shiny wooden claws. You know what I mean? Okay. So I remember that. I would sleep at their house. No, I wouldn't sleep with their. And then I had another client over there. He was a golfer. Anyway, I'm not gonna talk about that because that was done. I already mentioned that already. And this client with the clam chowder soup, they live right there by the Samoan Wharf, and their house is fenced. And it's big. It's a big house. It's like just a big house. It's a big, more yard than the house. And it's fenced in the corner, somewhere over there, the Bloomington. And I remember that, but I want to go back to California. So California, I believe my client was from Litiana with her boss. And then every time I would go there to visit, they would have different cars. BMW, Mercedes, and shit like that. Oh, no. But I didn't think much about it because I mind my own business. What? What's this chicken for? Your dad bought it and I just cook it. You like it? You like it? Do you go eat in the room because you want to stay in here? Guys, so going memory lane with my brain. And then we're not gonna talk about family, okay? Just talk about work, you stupid bitch. Okay, I'm going to. So remember. I remember. I remember I want to say fireplace. I I remember fireplace. I remember the floor. And I remember the blanket. And I remember looking at the fireplace. Uh, I remember the kitchen and the cheesecake. I remember my white sweater. I remember that. That's all I remember. Remember. Yeah, that's all I remember, guys. That's all I remember from that event. But I want to stay there because it was very, uh, very comfortable and cozy. Yeah, comfortable, comfortable and cozy. And I don't want to go back. Don't want to go back. I don't know. We're gonna stick with work. I didn't want to go back. I never. I didn't. We had to go. I didn't need to go anywhere. Yeah, I did. I had to. Why? Because uh, I don't know why. I had a family. That's why. I had kids. I had kids. I think I had kids. We were the constant. Oh, no, no. Did I have kids? No, I didn't have any kids then. Did I? No, I did. I did. I actually did. I I had three, one or two or three. Hmm. Like I said, I worked all my life. Did I mention that when I was finished with school, I was waiting on a letter from a college because I applied to go to college. And I was waiting for a letter, and then it was one didn't one, and I had one, but I just remember we were like separated. I just remember, I just remember I didn't get accepted. Let me think. Actually, I do remember, but I don't want to share it. It's because there's already movies about it, and I don't want to speak on it. So, but I do remember that all I remember that I want to share is that it was really nice. Yeah, sweet, nice, gentle, and uh, and that was it. Yeah. And what time do I want to record for like an hour so I can post it? And I do have like a book I recorded last week, and I had I haven't had the energy to record it. I mean, to download it. But I'm going to download this one tonight when I'm done with an hour. So I remember that. Oh, yeah. I remember football field. And then I remember going out. I remember studying at the library. I remember just fun time, enjoying in life, and living, and just, and yeah, it was great. Mostly it was good stuff. It was cute. Oh, really nice. Oh, I think I was in my teenager. Uh, you guys want to talk about the makeout? Yeah? Get out. You close the door. Close the door. Okay. So, oh yeah, I remember. So I remember I was making out, right, in the car. I want to say it was a vehicle. And it was really nice. Like, it was so sweet. Like, oh, it was so nice. Like, it was my first time, like, just French kissing. And then it was nice. He was young, I was young. We were both young. Uh, I think he was a little bit older than I was, uh, but I was young, and he was a little bit older than I was. And we had sex. We were making out. And then he went, pussy. I was like, oh, it's great. Oh. But I was like, I was trying not to do anything. I can't, no. No. Then I think we just made out. That's it. We didn't have sex. We just made out. That's all we did. It was sweet. No, it wasn't. That's all I remember. It was like, maybe, I don't know. I think we had sex. I'm sure we did. Yeah, because when a boy and a girl are all alone and we're fondling each other and making out, and then you go down, right? And you're touching every little spot there, little thing. The pussy, I remember the pussy. Oh yeah. And then you were young. I was young. It's like, what's this? Okay, we talked about that already. And I think we had sex. I'm pretty sure we had sex. I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, because uh, I already mentioned that already. Because I already mentioned that already because it's already played in a movie, right? So I don't want to say it 'cause it's already out there. Um, and I was deserted, desert, deserted. But I do remember college letter. Yeah, and work. Mm. Mm. And you know what? I think those Miko that my dad picked up to work for him. No, we're not going to talk about work. I'm sorry, we're not going to. No, they were good Mikos. They were funny. I love them. They're like, hey, they're funny. Mm. I used to get mad at my dad for like being mean to the Miko. It's like, he's so fucking mean to them. He said, I didn't say that, but he'd be like, but my dad is, but they love my dad. They thought my dad was so cool, like because my dad would bring them to the house, and we would have barbecue, and we'd be like eat and stuff, and my dad would give them bus fare, and come tomorrow, tomorrow, yeah. And they would come. They were like family. They were good Mikos. Great people. Um, I already talk about that. What are we watching? Smoke. Okay. We're at 47. Hi, baby. This is my baby right here. No family. Why? You're cute. I'll show you off. That's my daughter. Anyhow. I'm gonna go over here. Because I want to. Oh, um, Kerala, 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 Kara, Carolina. I I have. I'm trying to look at because I kind of know a little bit about Chase Rice and now Chad Rice. I didn't know he had no like he has a brother, but I Google him up, and I'm not stalking anyone. I'm just wondering what his like family background. Okay, so Caroline, Chad Rice. Okay, get out of there. There, Chad Rice. Chad Rice. Chad Rice. Chad Rice Arona. Rice a dick. Chad Rice. Okay, here's Chad Rice, Carolina. Carolina. Carolina College. College. Football? Should I do football? Carolina? It doesn't show. It just, oh, where's Chad at? Chad Rice. Um, Football player? Car, football, career, career. Just right for five numbers. Not Chase Rice, Chad. Dada, why would you name your kid that? Chase and Chad? What the fuck? I need Chad, dummy. Where are you at? Chad, there you are. ESPN. So, hey, where you at? Carolina, dummy. Well, how come it's not no picture here? Yeah, right. Okay. Not that. Yeah, let's go. Chad. 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 Son of a bitch. Chad Rice. Get over here. You fucking find your ass. Chad Rice. Chad Rice. Carolina. 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 I forgot to spell Carolina. F- Chad Rice, Carolina. Football player or football? 2001. 2001 roster. No, let's just go 2001. That's not them. No, we don't want to go there. More research. Linebacker. There you are. There, that's what I'm looking for. 24/7. Okay, but okay. Okay, so Daniel Jonas gets last minute advice to the Devil's Den. Daniel Jonas, last minute. That's that. Get out of there. Fuck it. Search again. Oh, Daniel. Okay, let's type Daniel. Daniel Jonas gets last minute advice ahead of week one start for the Colts. Um, says Duke, former Duke Daniel Jones won the starting job in the Indianapolis, 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 Apollos, Indianapolis, uh, Indianapolis, Indianapolis. How do you pronounce that? Annapolis? No, Napolis. Indianapolis. Monopolis? Napolis. Indianapolis? Numapolis? Oh, God. Get back over here. Polis. Napolis. Napolis. Indianapolis? Indiana. Apollos. Indianapolis? This is interesting. I want to learn how to pronounce that. Okay. Copy it. We have to learn how to say these words right. This is the follows. We're not gonna talk about love story right now. I want to learn how to pronounce this shit. The follows. How do you say it? Pronounce. Population in okay. Indianapolis. Um, how do you pronounce it? How do you pronounce Indianapolis? Independent. Pronounce independent. It's stupid. That's not what I said. I said how to pronounce Indianapolis. Indianapolis. Polish? Apollo. Indianapolis. I can't pronounce it. Indianapolis. Indianapolis. Okay, let's listen to this. Indianapolis. Indianapolis. Say it again. Do it fast. Indianapolis. Indianapolis. Hey, son, do you know how to pronounce that? Huh? Yeah, help me pronounce this word. Indianapolis. I can pronounce it. Look. Indianapolis. What? Indianapolis. Ah? Indianapolis. Polis? Napolis? I don't understand. Indianapolis. Indianapolis? Indianapolis. Indiana. Indiana. Indianapolis. 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 Okay. Indianapolis. 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 Indiana. Why can't we just say Indiana? Paula? Indianapolis. Indianapolis. I'm gonna have a nightmare about this. Okay. With the street on the third syllable. Indianapolis. Okay, let's see. Indianapolis. 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 I can't fucking say that word. Oh shit. Wait, let's say it again. Indianapolis. 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 Son, he's sleeping. Indianapolis. Oh, I almost said it. Indianapolis. Indianapolis. Indiana. Indianapolis. Okay, let's. Indy. Okay, forget it. Indiana. Indianapolis. Indianapolis. 1, 2, 3, 4. Indiana. Indianapolis. 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 Mm. Indianapolis. 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 Indiana. 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 Indianapolis. 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 Polis. Indianapolis. 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 Is there a song we can sing to it? Maybe in my house. Indianapolis. Indianapolis, 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 Indianapolis. Where are you from? Indianapolis?
No, Indianapolis.
Where I come from is pronounced Indianapolis.
Indiana, Indiana, Indianapolis.
Just like over here in Hurricane.
Indianapolis.
Where-
Indiana,
I said hurricane, right?
Indianapolis.
They say hurricane. I said, no, dear, it's hurricane.
Indianapolis.
So
No,
that's how they say it. If you're, also, I'm saying, like, I'm thinking, okay, so I'm not from over there.
Indianapolis.
I'm not from over there. I'm from over here. And over here it says it's Indianapolis. Indianapolis. So I don't care how you say it. Okay, I'm not from over there. In my English, it says Indianapolis, Indiana, Polis, Indianapolis, or Ballis, or Bullis. Oh, Malolas. Malolas. Annapolis. Indianapolis. Indianapolis. It's Indiana. You can say So E N in India Indiana. Indiana. There. And Paulus. Indianapolis. So it's Indianapolis. That's how you say it. Yeah, it is. So Indianapolis is the capital and the largest city of Indiana. So that's it. It's a city, capital, largest city of Indiana, which is Indianapolis. So, so Indiana is a state, right? Indianapolis city in Indiana. So Indiana is a state, right? Indiana. And Indianapolis is a city? Oh, let me see. That's a good question. So, what state? What state? What state? What state? Indianapolis is Indiana. So maybe I'm just stupid. I'm thinking it's a state, but it's not. It's a city. It's Indianapolis, and Indiana is the state, right? Oh, okay. Why did we type that up? So I don't need to fucking be nice. Calm down. So to pronounce it in my dictionary world is Indianapolis. Polis. 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 Indianapolis. There's no other way that my tongue can say it like they do because I'm not from there. So that's that. And it's Indiana. I can pronounce Indiana. Like how many I can pronounce how many states there in the United States. That's a good question. So no, but we can Google that later. But why did I Google them up? Because I was Googling Chad Rice. Chad Rice. There, son of a bitch. Says Chad Rice. Chad Rice art. Nevada. Chad Rice. Chad Rice, there's an art. He does art. Chad Rice, Mr. Christ. He's on Instagram. Hey, your brother's on Instagram. Or it could be not. But I'm looking at that. Well, you know what? Let's punch in there and see what happens. Chad. Chad Rice art. Hmm. Abstraction, landscape, and installation. DM for Commission, Nevada. So, Chad Rice art. So that's not football, but should I follow them because they just happen to be there and they're from Nevada. So I will pick on them later. But there's a there's almost something like that when they switch my Instagram, they hack my Instagram. So they probably have something to do with it. And there goes that Chase Rice. I don't think they follow each other. Yeah. Chad Rice. I'm still looking, guys. Chad. Chad Rice account. Chad Rice art. Just Chad Rice art. There's only one Chad. Oh, there's a Chad Rice in a truck. Chad Rice man. Chad Ricey. Chad Rice. Chad Rice. Chad Rice. There's a Chad Rice with a couple. It's a couple. And there's Chad Rice with a car, a truck. Next to this. That one is block. Um, Smacking sunflower seed. It's a couple. There's Chad Rice here, and it just have pictures of pictures of cars. Yeah, like I'm gonna follow it because I'm gonna go back to it. But there's a there's a car there. It looks like my dad used to have a car like that. That's in Florida. Florida. There's a guy fishing and Lake kissing me, Lake kissing me from the trip to FI, first flipping pit and over. Hmm. Took a vacation and was able to sneak away to fish for a few minutes on Lake Kissimmee. There's that. Mm, There's that. What can I put? There's a guy there with a mustache. There's a guy there. I think that's him. He's a very skinny guy. But that's not him. He has red mustache. Lake. This was in 2020. Took the boat out first time at the lake. Hold on, let's go back. Because this account was just created in February 29, 2020. This was, I don't know, Ranger boats, old school bass fishing. There's batteries, new onboard charger, and oh, good for thank you. I don't know why they post stories like that. What are you doing? So fishing, that's it. Just pictures. This was all March 20, February, March. I think that's Chad. Yeah, kind of. Chad Rice, Great Clutch, Fishing Knives. That was 2020. There's a, they have a baby, I think, because there's like a little baby basket by the table. Hand sanitizer. There's hand sanitizer and toilet paper. March 10, 2020. When you were bored and walked out to the dock and catch a nice one. Can you tell the color? Like, share, and follow for more update. It's a fish. It's fishing. Where are you fishing at? It doesn't say where. The loose fishing, Vexen Rod, Diawa, Kamakasu, Dewa Braid, Base fishing is my life. That's how we used to write on when we do social media, right? We should do it different now. Tournament fishing, less. Tournament fishing. So he was on a tournament of fishing? Yeah. See how many fish you caught, and then you throw it back to the water. It's a time. Okay. I just want to go. Good money. I just want to go fishing. Talk about fishing. Talk about fishing, right? I remember this came up. I remember I was sitting somewhere and then I just had a baby, right? And I'm wearing like those bras, like it's like a sport bra. And and you can open it like to breastfeed your kid. And I was just minding my own business, just chilling and shit. And here's these two motherfucking police officer. No, fuck them. But there's like, they wrote me a ticket. I don't know what they did. You have to, you can't, what? You have to wear a swimming suit. I was just so serious. I'm like, stop feeding my kid. Okay. Anyway, move on to this. So I don't want to get mad. Ladies, that ever happened to you guys? Have you ever like a police officer come to you and say, it's illegal. You can't have that out. He said something about you can't wear your bra out. Like this. I was like in the lake. I was like, what the fuck? Like, it's not right. I was crying, I think. I don't know. Fuck you. I'm so furious. I'm like, what am I supposed to be my kid? I thought it Ah, it's so bad. Oh. Oh, it's bad. 24, oh, 24, 20, 21. This is great. Space fishing. Hey, if you're stalking anyone on if you ever like go stalk anyone, anyone on social media, you have to do this. Okay? Because why am I stalking you? Because you're very you're weird, interesting. Fuck. Wait, March 13th, 2021. Chad Rice, back home. Back home where? Florida. 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 You went back home. But where were you? Rice. Chad Rice. This is a great base Lewis fishing Lawrence Lawrence Carmen Hummingbird fishing. Okay, Chad. He said, okay. So he's doing, what are you doing fishing? And he said, it looks like it's a holiday. Fireworks. There's fireworks. It's, who's that picture of? With Grandpa? There's fireworks. It's just somebody's picture. And it looked like Grandpa or a man sitting there in the dark. And there's tree light. Yeah. So that's somebody. You were with Grandpa, and then you went back home March 13, 2021. So January you were there till then. So January 24, 21, you were there. Okay, so Lake kissing me. Kissing me. God. Oh, this is so funny. Hey, wait. Let me try to figure this shit out. Okay, from the trip to the FL, FL what? Look at the lake. Okay, there's a lake there. Where I don't have no idea. You're at some water. Lake Kissimmee. We're gonna Google where that is. Where's that at? Took a vacation. Oh, let's just go back. Okay, so I just want to go. There we go. I just want to go fishing. I just want to go fishing. Base, base fishing. Okay, we're done with that. That was the 2020. And then January, September, October, November, December. September, October, November, December, January. And then you were busy. And then, oh, look what he put. There's 9 hearts. No comment. Took a vacation and was able to sneak away to fish for a few minutes on Lake Kissimmee. Chad Rice. From the trip to FL, Florida? From the trip to Florida, okay. First flipping bit. Oh, so he got a fucking bit in over a year. In over a year, he got a fish. 21, January 20. Oh, yay, good job. And what else did he do? And then January 24th, it was this great bass fishing base, Lewis fishing. So he was in Lewis, Isle, Lawrence, Garmin, Garmin what? You had your Garmin on? Hummingbird and fishing and fish. And then Lowe's fishing and then Lawrence, Garmin, then Hummingbird, Garmin. He had to go buy Garmin. And Hummingbird, he's getting ready to get married. So, and then March 13, 2021, he went back home. That's what I'm just thinking. And there goes a car that looks familiar. And then August 23, 2020, August 23, 2022, 2020, 2022. The fuck? What a fucking year. What year is it? 2022? So did we use, what year is this? 22. What year is this? 2022. Ranger 6.0, day one. There's a truck and there's a garage. And there's Spider-Man, Venom, Iron Man in his garage. He went. Did you get home? Day one, Ranger, number 6. Did he buy a new car? Polly Pro. It looks like he bought a car. He bought a silver truck. Oh, okay. So he likes cars. Chad, on January 9, 2023, Chad Rice, new tow truck. And he got himself a new tow truck. And that was it. Oh, what's that? Okay, we're done with that. Oh, following. We following. He followed. Hmm. Come here, Drift Hotline. Drift takes A Hopper 76, Amy Hopper, Fat Daddy 09, Brandon Dees, Fox Life 1981, Jeremy Fox. I'm not gonna follow them. I just wanna look who they're following. And followers. I follow him today. And then I can go there and look at the followers. But most of them are like just people. Probably another catfish of Chad Rice. So Chad Rice art. I think I'm done here. But I want to go back to Carolina. 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 Chad Rice. Chad Rice. Chad Rice. What? Chad Rice. Um, um, football. Football. 2001. Roster. 2001. Okay. Hmm. 20. 122. 21, 22. What happened? Because I don't remember anything. I just remember 2020 and then 21 and then 23. 21, 22. 23. And then I started getting in trouble on that 23. 2023, 24, 25. Okay. Could that be Chad? Chad Rice? The police officer? That looks like him? And not look like him? Duke University. Maybe he went to Duke. Well, that was to see. Let's see. Okay, so this is interesting, but still, where you at? More result. Could could Chad Rice, is your brother a pervert? A pervert? I just actually, or is your brother fucking don't like you? Chad Rice. Chad Rice. Roster 2001. UNC, North Carolina. Okay. Where's Chad at? HDDDL Carol. Or they do this by first name or alphabet? Steve Jebdo, Jermicus, what year is this? One. Joey Evans from Fayetteville, 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 NC Smith, Joey Evans, Daryl Grant, Jonas Seawright. No, okay, who cares? But I don't see Zach Hilton. It's a good counsel. Tony Tony Pickford. Tony Pickford. He was a DN. Defense end? Defense end? Uh, Sean William. Fayetteville. NC Westover. I wonder if that's the guy that was coaching here. Because we had a black guy that coached here. And with the lady, she had fake boob, everything. I don't know how you can have 6 kids with fake boobs and everything. Did anybody know how? Anyway, I want to stay focused here. I don't see Chad here. Tar Heel time. Fuck is this? Tar Heel. Maybe it's that. It is North Carolina Tar Heels. Who am I supposed to go to? It had Chad's name. So Chad's name is not in here. They just have UNC football roster 2025, 24, 23, 22, 21, 21, 2021, 22, and then 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016. All rosters. So let's go 21. Yeah, it takes you somewhere else. It just take you to like to the 18 to the 1900s, 1904. It just take you there. It doesn't take 1894. It just take you there, and that's it. Now I have to get out. Tar Heel time. I'm gonna try one more time. I can find it. Chad. Chad. Rice. Carolina. Carolina. Because you guys went to play for the same school, right? Carolina. Chad Rice. Carolina. Roster. 2000. 2021. No. That's fucked up. 2001. 2021. Okay. 2021. No. 20. 01. 2001. There. Roster. Carolina. Okay, just go there. I just get these people here 5 days ago, but I asked for 2001. I'm sure it's on my computer, but I'm recording myself. Carolina. Clint Chase. That's Chase Rice. Chase Rice. North Carolina Tar Heels. 204 football roster. Rooster. Roster. Roster. Chase Rice, Asheville, and C. And then there's Ronald. Ooh, Ronald. Linebacker. FR 6'3". He's 6'3". 6'3". 6-3. So that's probably his height. He's weighed 210. 51. He's 51 now? I think. I don't know. Yeah, Adam Curry. Clemens. Okay. 21 to 2000. So 1991, 2000, and 2001. Okay, that's that. And then oh, punch it in. But it just says your name, Chase Rice, Asheville, not Chad. But but Chad, they look alike. I don't know. Anyhow, that's that. So do you have a twin brother? Or no, it's just a year apart. So he's gonna be 49 this year. Wait. I'm not confused. 2021. No, 2001. That is Chad Rice, okay? When did you go? So he's going to be 40 this year. So your brother went first. Because you said you have what? Older little brother what? Did you? Well, let me look. Hang on, let's see. No, because there's a song you sang, right? And you talk about how there's a song, how you would, you got your brother's car. You always go hang out with your brother, and you'd be sitting in the back seat. So I think it's your older brother. Okay, Chad. Chad. Okay, Chad. Chad Rice is your older brother. A little bit older than you. It's ridiculous. And this is hilarious. Okay. A little bit older than you. Okay. Okay. So Become high, guys. Okay, so 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 this motherfucker went after that, and then uh, what did you do, Chase? I know. Hey. September. So that, that little shed was born in 9 September, which is gonna be 40. So 1985. So you were just a baby. For 10 years. I'm 50. I'm 50. So I'm 50. How old? How old is Chad? God. He's born 19 when? In the 70s then. Okay. So it's a little bit older. 70. Because I was born 74. So he's in the 70s. Okay. Okay. I'm good. So, how, okay, I want to try to figure out, so what's the year different? So he's this little this little shed. He first came to prominence in 2010. Is Chase Rice married? I typed that up. Chase Rice has a record. Type that up. Yeah, you want more information? Pay money. I ain't got no money. Shit, I'm paying shit anymore. I'll figure it out myself. Um, does Chad have a criminal record? Huh? Yeah. Okay. What did they do? Oh. Anyway, move on. Wait. Okay, so it doesn't matter. There's a movie out there. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's a movie out there because I don't want to even talk about it. But I do know that there were No, let me look. I want to just make sure. There's that. So your brother played basketball or football, whatever, and that's Chase right there. So what year different? Like 1985, and then he's gonna be 40, and Chad must have been was born like around in the 80s. I'm sure they're all born in the 80s. Really? No, it can't be in the 80s. Two brothers, right? Okay. Yeah, hi guys. I'm just minding your own business. I'm just recording myself and like going through just trying to figure shit out. Anyhow, don't mind me. It's okay. You can watch. I'm not gonna show nothing. But anyway, let me look. Okay, 16. We're trying to figure out the year now. So there. How old is Chad? Chad Rice. Because he should be famous too, because he's a brother of Rice, right? Yeah. He's famous. Everybody's famous. Hey guys, hi, what's up? Chad Rice, state age, position, height, weight, fantasy, and news. Chad Rice. I have baseball. Chad Rice here. Okay, Chad Rice, stats. Okay, that's that. But how old is he? Born 9. Chad Rice status, resigned, two minors, born January 17, 1985. But that's Chase. Fucking horse. La, la, la. So Chase was okay, there you go. Was drafted in 2007, right? Yeah. And then Chad, oh, like Pittsburgh, wait, he was drafted to the NFL. Chad was drafted to the NFL. He was overall pick. College, Virginia? Okay, fucking, I'm just confused here. What are we looking for? Oh, I have a Chad Rice here. Renner Funeral. Okay, so Renner Funeral. Chad L. Rice. He was 43 of Belleville, Illinois, I don't know, IL, born October 27, 1975. So we're Chad Rice, 43, 1975. Oh, okay. And died Wednesday, July 3rd, 2019, at his residence. He was 43. Chad worked as a waiter for Fletcher Kitchen and Tap. Illinois. He was a United States Navy veteran. He was preceded in death by his father, Jack Rice, and a step brother, Sean Rice. Surviving are his children. So he has Logan Rice, Aria Rice, Camaden Rice, and Aubrey Rice. Surviving are his children, Logan and Irie. And his mother, Linda Lee Thomas, sister Joyce Jonas, and Aunt Bonnie, Lieutenant, and Uncle Larry Rubel, and many nieces and nephews, great nieces, great friends. So he died. And how did he die? And Matt Chad has a his life was cut off short. My condolence to Tom Ramos. I'm lost here. Chad Rice. It might be your cousin. I don't know. Who cares? Chad Rice, artist. Oh, so he's an artist. I don't have Facebook anymore. I can't go there. Chad, Chad worked as a lecturer. Chad Brian Rice. Everywhere passing. Chad Brian Rice. January 5th, 1977. So he was born 77, February. He died 2014. He was age 37. Interesting. Anyways, interesting stuff over here. So hey, so say if you're dating someone, I'm just kidding. Or just want to search people. It's fun. And then you can record yourself and say, hey, what's up? What's going on? But the only way you can probably get those truth is talking to the family, like your brother. You're like, tell me about your family, like that. Well, how did he die? Or what was he like? Or do you guys fight, argue? Where's your mom at? But me and my son, Quando, that's how we are. My son, my relationship is like that. So yeah, well, I'm done talking about that. Now let's talk about family. So Quando, my son, me and my son have that relationship. Like he'll tell me about his he'll tell me about his first crush, which is he told me about his first crush. That boy was always crushing. That boy was always crushing. Oh, my son is such a cutie. Hey, moms out there, or dad, or whatever, anybody out there. Um, have you like experienced like, I'm gonna share mine. Like my son Quando, he that boy would. We have no secret. Like he'd tell me everything. I tell him everything. That's so cute. That Quando is so funny. He'll be like, "Mom, can I?" I think he was like on Valentine. He was like, "Go, let's go get you a gift for your Valentine." So I take him, and I think he'll buy jewelry. Sometimes I would take him out wearing a bracelet or something. I say, "Here, give this to your day, to your Valentine." I would get him flowers. It goes for my Valentine. I think I was like, what the fuck? I remember my Valentine, we just do cards and write it and give it. That's it. No. Why you were not happy with that? It's a Valentine gift. I think we stopped getting Valentine cards when we moved here. So we didn't do Valentine. I was like, we don't do Valentine. I was like, what? I think I used to send them. I used to send them with a box of Valentine. Or I don't know what I did. I think we just forgot about it. Like we don't do Valentine. I don't know. Hey kids, if you're watching my video, did we do Valentine cards here in Utah when you guys were going to school? Like elementary school? Or even middle school? Not high school. You just give, you know, you have a date on how to school. But on Valentine, they do that for like elementary, middle school, and junior high. Then you have Valentine dance, Valentine dance, Valentine dance. So, hey, kids, what did you guys do on Valentine here? I'm sure we did something. We always get cards. And then I would tell Quando, I would tell the kids, go get the go get the list in the class. So, oh, the kids probably go, teacher, get, teacher, can I have a class of everybody's name? So I need a good Valentine card. Or something. I was like, how many kids in your class? I was like, 50, I don't know, 40, 20. Okay, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Birthday party? No, let's just do the Valentine. I think maybe, and then go find let's do Valentine. Okay, so it's time. Mm-mm. We do Valentine. So Valentine on February. We always do Valentine. I'm pretty sure we did. So we gotta go get a box of Valentine shit, and we're done with that. Okay, I'm done with that. And then February, and then we have birthday parties. Yeah, birthday parties. Hey, boys. Your birthday's next month. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? We're gonna What are we gonna do? So birthday parties, we'd be like, my son's birthday. Shut the fuck up. Shall we do birthday? I have two same day and one the next day. No, I have one the first day. No, I have one on the 30th and two on the 31st on March. So, so, so we do. Oh, they love their birthday cake. I got pissed. When I see Jeremiah, why you look at my cake like that? Are you terrible football or you just don't like your cake? Jeremiah. And Jeremiah's go, oh, I think he was making wishes because he was like, make a wish, make a wish. And then he'll just, so I think he was, I know for sure, my son, look at my son. He was just looking. And I go, oh, look at my cute son. He's so cute. He has the cutest look. Even all the, and then the other two brothers and the big brother, so they look up to him. They're like, oh, we're gonna get him. They probably gonna make a wish. Everybody make a wish. I should. Mom, do I make a wish? Make a wish. It's not my birthday yet. Make a wish. My, he's looking at the cake and he's making a wish. There's a picture of him just looking at the cake, like making wishes. Anyhow, and then Kondo too. I don't know if he said I'm hungry. I'm like, I'm hungry, Mom. Hold the candle. I think just like, do I make a wish too? I'm like, oh God. Anyway, we follow the candle. Now stop. Hmm. So we after that, after after September, after Valentine, February, after after February, and then here comes March, and then March, April. It's April Fool Day. Don't forget to wear your green. Why you don't have a green? That's St. Patrick Day. So then after that, February, March, April, and then May. May is that April Fool? Is that April Fool? What? It's April Fool. You have your green, no? April Fool. I. eh, St. Patrick, April Fool. Oh, April Fool. Then after March, green, St. Patrick, like green. And then April is April Fool. Ah, what did I fool? Oh, it's me, I think. I said I was pregnant. I think. Yeah. Mommy's pregnant. So it's April Fool. I think the kids were disappointed. Oh. Fool. And then, um, and then, oh, what are we talking about now? April Fool. I'm talking about the holiday, what we do for fun. April Fool, like you fool somebody and it's supposed to be funny and joke. And then April, and then May. Here comes May. Ooh, birthday party. Oh. Birthday party has to be like awesome. We deck out for birthday party. Meaning us this. We have food. What else do we have? Oh. I encourage my family to celebrate birthday parties. It's um, um, dang it. Mommy's wearing the garment again. No fun. Oh, she's fucking fully dressed now. Dang it. Yeah, you don't see her walking up the street with her biker shorts and her bra. Dang, dang it. Dang it. Wait, no, she's back out. Don't worry about it. Oh. Dang it. What did you do to your wife? She said you like that. It made me mad. Fucking Quando. What we were talking about. Birthday party. Oh no, she's mad again. So mad at this woman. So I don't know what happened. She's running out of the house with just her shirt on. What the fuck is going on over there? All day. Control, control your woman. That was she doing. Look at this picture. Why does she have a church? Look at that. We have to stop this lady for good. And then here she is. We don't know what else to do, sir. Mm. We tried poisoning her. Okay, okay, we're gonna stay focused with the month. So the birthday. So this family, all they do is party on birthdays. Okay, and here's this sweet girl. She's a cheerleader now. Just fucking hurt me, Hans. What's next? Let's make one of her kid drunk. Make one of her kid ugly. A party girl. Gay. Aw, look at this. They look alike. It's gonna go. She's gonna go bald too. Uh, dang, she still look good. So hilarious. And then her teeth fell off. She's help. They deactivated that account. Anyway, she's still there. and, and oh dang, they're in the college now. Oh, the fuck. You're in Mia's. Yes. I thought you guys did something. No, she's just keep coming. Anyhow, then that's the birthdays. Oh, and oh yeah, we had her birthday, right? We had like hella food, not hella food. What did I have? Yeah, kind of like it was hella food because I'm like expecting we're gonna invite people, right? And then we had like a group of of her friends. They came and we had fun. Did we have fun? Oh, my cousin came from Salt Lake City. And we were laughing, talking, just fuck it up. And we would do games, we ate, we did, and then we did water, eat the watermelon. It was so much fun and stuff. Oh, that was so fun. And then I had my girlfriend made a birthday cake for her, Veronica. Um, she was married to a Samoan, so we were really good friends. She- and she makes yummy, 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 yummy. They used to own a bakery, so I was really good friend with her, and she made the birthday cake. It was a layer birthday cake, really beautiful cake, and she made that for her birthday. It was so good. It was like the best birthday cake I ever ate here in when I first moved here. It was Veronica family. They used to own a bakery, but then something happened and she was telling me her mom was she don't like how people look at her because just because her mom went to jail and she felt out of place and they were like dissing her and her kids and stuff like that. And the dad was like pretty much like a quiet guy. So he doesn't really talk much. I never hear him talk, just smile. But the mom, so I don't know what happened to that family. She was married to a Samoan to a and they also had a son that would come once in a while, and he drove like a red car. Yeah, but Shano was would drive it sometime. But Veronica has a brother, but it comes sometimes. Anyway, and that's she made my daughter's first birthday cake, and then they moved to they had 3 kids, and then they um they moved to Australia with family. Yeah, but they had 3 kids. But I remember I was like, What happened to your son's head?" It was covered in a ball or something, like a football, like a plastic. I don't know. He had like a birth defect. But before she moved, she she joined what you call it, the exercise club thing, um, CrossFit, CrossFit. So she joined CrossFit and she lost hella weight. She was like looking cute and beautiful. And then she had to move from all her friends. And I was still friend with her, but I was busy with my life. But we say hi. Yeah, we were good friends. But I think I offended the mother because I said something about her babies, like, your baby's so chubby. And she was like stuck up, like she's not chubby. Huh? Your baby is chubby. Like, it's a toddler, it's a baby's chubby. She was like mad. So we stopped being friends and they stopped coming to church. And then they had to move and they all had to move. Like, Shano, they moved back to Australia. And then that. I don't know why I went there. I don't know. It has to do with church. When we moved here and the month, what? So we were really good friend, and then something happened and just switched. But I went to her house, and um, I can take anything from her house. We were getting really close, and I was her best friend, right? And then my husband started getting jealous when Shana would be around me. And then, um, oh, my husband did tell me something. He told me he don't like her. Not like her. He told me I don't like Shano. I was like, why? And then he said something about I don't like what he said um to his friend's wife. Um, there was another. The, I don't really know the guy, but he says something sexual to um to Veronica's friend, She was a crackhead and but married a guy named Nephi, and they live across from each other. And then I'm like, okay, I mean, yeah, and what does that has to do with me? Ah, like, like, come on, seriously? I know if Shadow want to get at me and then talk dirty to me, I will tell him, are you crazy? Like, fuck you. But I don't know why he was always like that. He's a jealous man. So, yeah, because I saw him like talking to that girl and I don't want you to be around him. I don't like it. So we fought about that. So I kind of like stopped going to her house, like, cause she's always pissed. She's always pissed. I was like, fuck. But but we became really good friends. Ah, and then they had to move. But let me see what else can. So when they had to move, right? She had to put her dog away or gave her dog away. I don't really care. Let's not talk about the dog. But let me see. I went to her house. She said I can take anything I want. So I just took one picture. Here's a picture of a buffalo. Yeah. That was only one thing I took from their house. And they moved. And then I don't know what happened to his family. They just disappeared. And Veronica left. But meantime, after I stopped being friend with her, um, or maybe the ward got split up. That's probably why the ward got split up. So that's that. Yeah. And then they moved. But I think my husband was still friends with him. They associate and stuff. He just don't want me around him. But so sometime I would go to their house just to hang out with her. Um, and I like it doesn't really matter. It doesn't. Like he didn't really get mad anymore. My husband was okay with that. He stopped being jealous. So I just do whatever I want. That woman's gonna do whatever she want. And that was that. I was like, I can do whatever I want. But he just tells me to don't to be careful and stuff like that. Yeah. He yeah, just that. Yeah. I don't remember when I turned to see. Okay, so here's the month of January, March, April, May. Yeah, May, May, May and June, June and July. Then we have 4th of July. And it was just, I don't remember any 4th of July here. Only one 4th of July. Or two. I do remember one 4th of July that we were all at St. George. And I was wild. I think it was my 4th of July. Yeah, I was wild because 4th of July is, you know, it's party. Let's get drunk. What are we gonna do? I wanna dance. So I'm like, that's it. Let's just look at that woman. In the parking lot. The kids are just out having fun, good time. And mommy's just, there she goes, party. And here's my husband in the car. Hurry up, get in the car. We gotta go to work. It's time to go home. I was like, what? Fuck no, I'm not going yet. But I think I was like, yay! 4th of July, let's party. And then she has to go home. So, take your wife home. Please, Quando. We can't have that kind of behavior here. But my husband never minded. It's my wife. She's fine. Leave her alone. Okay. Tell them. And you know what? I think when the awards started breaking up, everything just kind of like got really confused. Like, who's my friend and who's not my friend? I'm still the same. God, what do you guys expect me to look ugly like you guys? Like, seriously? Oh, fuck. God, shit. Yeah, because and my kids were still the same. So, anyway, they used to like hang out a lot over there. Um, Party all the time, hang out. They would have so much fun with their group at that house. They had a daughter named they had a daughter named Sun something. Sunny or something. Sandy or Sandy or something. Blonde blonde girl, skinny blonde girl. Um, they used to hang out at their house. There's a house up the street from the I know the mother does work at ah at the city hall. But she knows my kid, like associate with my kids and my my boys, my kids. I was never around because I'm mostly home and mind my own business and stuff. And so I would go there. I would do event, like set up an event in uh somewhere. I don't know. She was just like looking at me like racist. She didn't like me, and I didn't care, right? And she probably didn't know that those kids that's my kids. And they was like they have good relationship. Like so so maybe these some of the KK, the Mormons, like because they um because there were islanders here when we first moved here. There was a Samoan branch here, and they know Tongans. So mm, I think maybe that's when it started happening to my kids when like growing up. And then I come around to like sport, and then there's a they probably just realize, oh, and they kind of like, oh, that's their mom, and then they just, I think that's what happened. And then they became, then they started having hate, hate, and racist, and isn't that sad? I can easily say why. Because to them, they see me, I look black and white, but different kind of black and white. So they just had to destroy that because we can't have that. We have to destroy it. Black and white, she's what? She's Tongan. And she has a fucking mouth. She don't care about no fucking incorrect misspelled last name. She just sits watching the kids. Just stand up, put your hand to your shoulder, and look at that and look like you're going to be a hero. Yeah, I am. Nothing I ever do. And she goes, we're gonna make her pray every day. Look, she's pray better than you guys. 2 minutes. 1 minute. Now. Time out. I'm done. She's going up there, sharing her testimony. All she does is clown on everyone, making everybody wake up and laugh for a little bit. And that's it. And look, she's not saying in the name of Jesus Christ, amen. She just said hallelujah, amen. I got to a point, they keep asking me to say a prayer. And I said, it's just like, Bishop, my husband be like, honey, you don't mind saying the prayer? I was like, what? We just said the prayer last week. So I go up there. I said, let's not pray. I opened the Bible. Hallowed be thy name. Amen. That's it. That's it. I'm done. So, my husband's gonna be home soon. Oh, it's 8:53. It's almost 9 to book. So, I'm like, okay, we can't make her sick. She's not a good teacher, and then put her in front of the high school boys. Like, ah, the boys. She's teaching the boys something very valuable. Husband is teaching. What are you teaching, honey? I would question my husband when he's teaching. Like, what are you saying about journal? I said, journal is just your family history. I said, leave it alone. Don't do it anymore. I said, guys, don't read your journal. It's fun. Because I don't, anybody out there remember when I taught? What was I teaching? I know we were teaching about history, and it was really sad because they were happy. They could be at church. Like, they were cute. Like, fuck. So we had to be split again. Who are we teaching now? We're not teaching anymore. I'm like, fuck that. So I used to be in the primary. Oh, primary became wonderful fun. Snack, snack. That's all we're gonna do. Eat, snack, and play, and take a nap. Everybody, amen. Go sit down. Hey, do not touch that. Put your stuff back. No. And then that was fun. And then that was it. That's my memory when I was with my kids, and then with my girlfriend, um, and then teaching the Lavelle brother, the Lavelle, BYU, yeah, the grandfather, and he's Edward Lavelle, and his grandkids. They were supposed to make, you know, make it NFL, but they didn't, and I never didn't understand why. But they love football because they keep coming watch football. They're like they keep coming, and then I don't know what happened with the family, and that was that. Um, and then but it has nothing to do with them. It's just that like okay, so that's that. That was that football season. So here we come, football season. It's like it's the freaking awesome time of the year here. You know, we have we have we have football season and we have kids going back to school and they have friends, birthday parties, and it's like start all over. And then here comes after May and then June and then July, that was 4th of July, May, okay, January, February, March, April, May. And then May, June, July, which is pretty holiday. We get a break, a holiday. And then here's July. And then here goes August. Birthday! Hell yeah! We're gonna party! We're gonna party! My God, it was just a family stuff, family event, and friends and family. Mostly just friends because we didn't have any family here. Yeah, so most of my kids just have friends. And then they have the cousin. We would party over there too, like go to California. Hey, it's birthday party. And like I will make the effort all the time to go every year to go to California. So that was fun. So August, hang out with the cousin, go to and then there goes that. August, September, and then September, and then October holiday. October and then November. And then Issa's birthday. We always have Issa's cute little birthday. Issa always had a little birthday. And then she'll have a birthday cake. And then she'll have Christmas present. And she's so cute. She loved gifts. You always look forward to birthday gifts. So if you if there's any man out there that can take my daughter away from Delilah, I wish someone out there would treat her right, treat her properly. And then she's a fucking hard person to get because she's just fucking, she's hurt. So she has trust issue with any man. So, but I know she knows when is the right one come along. Anyway, and that's that. And then that's that. December. And then December, November. November. September, September, November, May, June, July, August, September, November. It's mommy and daddy's birthday week. November 3rd, November 11th. Like party all the time. What we doing? It's our anniversary. Okay, what we're gonna do. Oh, that was fun. You guys want to know what we used to do? Just, okay, so couple out there, if you're like have kids, 6 kids at work, and then a house full of kids, anniversary. If I'm from the Bay Area, I think we went to a bar. I think I already shared that. We went to a bar over here, local bar, and it was birthdays or anniversary, November, October. Went there for the first time, I think. And then that was that. We were we wasn't allowed to go in. Hey, I don't know why. They said can't go in. Oh, we're walking there. It was just a bar. It was a bar. We went in there. I had fun. But my husband was like kind of snobby about it. Like, yeah. And he made me feel awkward. And I was like embarrassed. Like, I don't want to be over here with your fucking boring ass. Like, so you were fucking embarrassing me. Get the fuck in there with me. I'm going to die. Let me go in there. I'm not from here, guys. We know that. What's wrong with you? He act like he's from here. I know that, but I'm not from here. What's going on? Ah, my son is knocked out. It's so fun memories, guys. We remember we used to have snow. Hey, guys, remember our first year here is done. We had like white snow. And it was so beautiful, like snow. And we would play in the snow. Oh my God, we would make snow angel. Oh yeah, we were like, we were like, look at that cute face. You look like an Eskimo. Like, I'm God, I'm so glad those time are over.